Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 35 of Stellaris as the Chernor Stellar Union, and I'm about to go really aggressive on these guys and go and attack them. Before I do that, one thing that I do want to do is go into my sector, which is the Tugum sector, and we will go and... Why won't it let me give them that planet? System is not a neighbour of this sector because I am on the wrong sector. It's the Urgim sector. So we'll go ahead and give you that one. I think we'll leave that one because I'd like to get the energy credits, if I'm honest. We can give you that one. Actually, no, we'll just give you them all. I'm not bothered. So we'll finish that. And we are currently paused. So what I want to do, and this is going to cost us a lot of money, but we're going to do it anyway. First of all, we are going to move our fleet down into the next system. We don't need to move the Githian there, which I think we accidentally had selected. Githian, you need to stay here. Where's the Githian? Yeah, don't you dare get moving. You are supposed to be... well, you're supposed to be upgrading to the latest designs and then assisting research. So let's go and do that. So our fleet is moving out. At least you should be. You should be moving out to here. Science ship is doing its job. Construction ships. Where are our construction ships? What are you doing over there? Having a look to see if there's anywhere we could get some additional energy credits from. And the answer is not really. I guess we could go and get a research station there. And then we can go and get some more research stations there. Of course, it's just costing us more money, but... it should be done anyway. So what we're hoping is that our defense stations actually keep these guys out long enough for us to beat them up. So we have arrived where we... No, we haven't. We are kind of where we need to be. Now we're going to want to go straight into Rixaru. So let us go and... are we even in the right system? We want to be... No, we're not in the right system. Never takes me where I want to go, this thing. So we want to go down towards their home world. Apparently we can't get there directly. So we've got to make a bit of a double jump. Let's go ahead and see what happens. We can't hang around for too long. I just want to declare war on you guys. So it still says they're equivalent. They don't have any allies. So I want them to seed a few planets. I can't even see what planets they have that I want to take from them. I did say I want to give some of these to a sector. So let's say we want Xeris, which is this one here. We want their home world, Rixaru. And we want Offang, which is this one. That's 73 war score. Probably enough to go for. Let's confirm. So instantly they go hostile. We cannot see where any of their ships are. Oh, there's their fleets.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay, they've got a few more fleets than I expected. That's a transport fleet. That looks like most of their fleets, but they look relatively small.
Station under attack. Evading hostile fleet.
That's a relatively small fleet.
Station under attack. Hostile fleet detected. Hostile fleet detected.
Now this is the problem.
Detected. Hostile fleet.
Look how difficult... I'm not even interested in that. Look how difficult it is to actually get to where we need to be. We've also got the Karsten selected here, which we really shouldn't have. Karsten, you should probably go back home. So, where's our main squadron? So they've got transport fleets and stuff around. We probably won't reach those guys in time. Because this is the biggest problem we have. The biggest problem we have is it takes us so bloody long to get anywhere. There's your main fleet right there. Now where are you heading?
Complete. Hostile fleet detected.
What I want to try and do is bump into their main fleet. If I can bump into their main fleet, I can do some damage to them. You've got some transport fleets down there.
Hostile fleet detected.
Look at all this stuff going on up here. It's absolutely ridiculous. New research. Fortresses. Armoured torpedoes. Let's go for the armed torpedoes. See, I just don't even know where I'm supposed to be sending my ships at the moment. I can't even get near these guys.
Hostile fleet detected.
Maybe I need for them to be trying to attack me
Hostile
so I
fleet
can try and
detected.
jump on
Hostile
them,
fleet
you know?
detected.
So they do have a big fleet down there.
Station under attack.
See, no, they've moved again. Now then, where's the station that's under attack? This is... Well, you're going to get wrecked by the station anyway, I would have thought. I press the right button.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yeah, you're getting wrecked by the station. I think.
Situation log updated.
Oh wow, this is hectic. So, where are all your fleets? They're all sort of spread out all over the flipping place at the moment. Maybe I just go and just sort of bombard their homeworld and not worry about anything else. They've got a tiny little fleet down there. They've got a tiny little fleet there. They've got tiny little fleets everywhere.
Evading hostile fleet. Station under attack.
Right, got a station under attack. That's just a hostile fleet. Right, yeah, that station's going to be fine. That station's just going to rip you to pieces. I'm not worried about that station. What I want to try and do is actually do some damage to you guys. And with so many flipping ships around, this has been very, very difficult. I guess what I could do is split my fleet in half, which is probably the most sensible thing to do. So, where
Station
are we
under
currently?
attack. Situation log updated.
So, we won a battle there. Our defence station took out some of their destroyers. Glad we built those defence stations. So, let's start bringing our units home. They've got a good sized fleet there, actually. Let's see if we can go and jump on those. If we can catch that... Nope, they've moved off already. This is exactly the problem. The moment you start to move towards them, they're out of there. We've arrived in this system. There's absolutely nothing going on. Frustrating is how I put this. There's that fleet. And again, it's moved off. It's going into our sort of neighbour's province right now. Now, they're going to stay there. They've only got 7,500 fleet power there. In fact, can I split my fleet? Yes, I can. We've got an admiral on... We need a different admiral on both of these. So, one of you fleets... You're going to come down here, and the other one is going to go up there. So, we split the fleet up.
Construction complete.
Hopefully we might be able to find somebody. Okay, still nobody there. Let's start moving into your territory then. Let's start being aggressive.
Construction complete.
You've now moved over there. No, you're going all the way down here, look. They're basically just jumping around to try and annoy me. Right, you do have a fleet there. It's a transport fleet.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Transport fleet that's trying to get out of Dodge. Okay, where's our fleet? Our fleet is here. We are going to start by taking out whatever this is.
Situation log updated.
We're going to start taking out your stations now because I'm annoyed at this game of whack-a-mole. You have a tiny little fleet in my homeworld that I'm not bothered about. This fleet is going to try... Nope, they've jumped out already.
Under attack.
Lost them already. So, let's get you guys back home. You're taking a bit of a long way around to get there, but that's alright.
Under attack.
Station's under attack, but that station's going to get wrecked by their ship. See, they are jumping in where I expected them to and getting wrecked for doing it. So I am glad that I built those stations. They are definitely helping. What have we got going on here? You guys still fighting a mining station. Promising officer. Okay, someone's got an upgrade. Fleet combat, yeah.
Situation log updated.
So glad I built those defensive stations. They were definitely worth it. Our third squadron is fighting a mining station. I'd much prefer it if you were actually just attacking their planet, to be honest, but we'll go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and get you guys down here. Right, they are coming in to defend now. This is what I kind of expected.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Ah, we found a fleet as well, or 7. Please let me look at the planet. There we go. So, where are we? We're all in here, are we? Their fleet doesn't appear incredibly strong. We're a little bit stuck at the moment given the fact that we're dealing with a lot of stuff. Oh, our allies coming in to help as well. This is going to kill the frame rate, guaranteed. A lot of stuff going on in here. Now, we are taking a bit of a battering. So are they. It'd be nice if I could get the rest of my fleet in to do something else. Right, what was that one? Whatever that one was, we won. Let's hope we win this battle. Once we've managed to wreck their fleet significantly, we should be good. We're definitely losing a few ships. They're losing a lot harder, though. Yeah, I think we've got this battle won.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, they had no chance there. That's fantastic. Okay, we did what we needed to do. What have we got going on over here? They do have a 7k fleet coming in. They've got an 8k fleet over here as well. Oh, sorry, a 4k fleet. If we can take that fleet out first, which I think we probably will, then by the time the other fleet arrives, we should be in a relatively good position. We've got 4.5k coming in from our vassal. So that is a very, very good thing. Oh, he's got another 6k coming in there.
Situation log
I think it's safe to say that the game at the moment is... I'm trying to think what the technical term is. Running like arse, I believe, is the technical term for how it is running at the moment. So, our first squadron, what are you doing? You are bombing the balls out of this planet, which is not a bad idea. We'll allow you... Actually, I don't even want that planet. Let's not have you doing that. Let's get you back over towards the homeworld. Let's start trying to consolidate our fleet a little bit more now. We also want to raise up our armies if we can. So hopefully we'll be able to take these guys on. So we've got this battle that's going on down here. We have 10... Well, we have about 20k in total compared to their 5k. So again, that should be a relatively straightforward fight that we should win with ease.
Situation log
And indeed
updated.
we did. So let's bombard their planet. The chances are now they're just going to start throwing little units at us to try and do us some damage. Let's take... What have we got here? We've met somebody else, have we? First contact with these guys. Yeah, fine, whatever. Now, we do have a little fleet somewhere. Let's bring you over here so we can mix everybody in together. I should probably use them to escort the army, but we'll bring the transports in. So this might work. We will go after their capital then. We do have 37% war score already. Not too sure why it's saying that that is showing red, because they definitely... That's showing green now. Now this one's showing red. But if I click on it and then click out, then it starts showing green again. There's some really weird stuff that goes on with this game sometimes. Karsten, what are you doing? To make sure all of our ships are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Karsten, you should be... Karsten, you should be here for a start. Githian, you should be... You're waiting for Spaceport to upgrade ships. That is fine. That is fine. So much stuff going on. Second Nautilus fleet. You come down here and get involved with this. Karsten, you should be upgrade to latest fleet design and then assist research.
Hostile fleet detected. Ships upgraded.
Okay, hostile
Construction
fleet
complete.
is where? Very small fleets around. Not really a major problem right now.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You are coming into this... You're just jumping
Hostile
through.
fleet detected.
Yeah, you're just jumping around, basically. You're not really getting an awful lot done. Got to keep our eye on these factions. They are getting smaller. I don't really think they're going to be a major problem. So let's go ahead and have a look what's happening in this system here. See, that's not the system that I selected. Let's just double click or right click, double click, triple click, stand on my head. These ones, why do I have so many sort of separate ships? That's my navy. That is another military fleet. And again, yeah, that's fine.
Situation log
so
updated.
You guys get over there. Right, I want my first and second fleets, which for some
Hostile
reason
fleet
don't have an admiral, to group together. Third fleet does have an admiral. You guys get over here where you're going to be safer. Yep, losing lots of money, I'm aware of it. So, need to wait for these fleets to merge together. There we go. So there's the first fleet. You need to have minus 15% ship upkeep and extra evasion. Yes, please. That'll cheapen things up for us nicely. We've got another guy there. So how is the bombarding of this planet going? Let's have a look at the armies that we want. Their fortifications are almost completely down. So we want to land our armies. There we go, they're down to 0. They do have some defensive units there. Oh, do we have a... We don't have a general. That was a mistake. We can assign one. We don't have any. Leader recruitment cost, army morale. Yeah, we'll go for you. There we go. We didn't have a general. Now we do. So, more army health, more army damage, cheaper upkeep, more army morale. They do have a lot of defensive units there, to be honest. So we might have to bring some more. Although, saying that, our allies just come and dropped a ton more in as well. And they've got battle droids. These guys have got robots. We're getting stuff done. We're not too sure what's happening with the Admiral thing there, but we've managed to occupy their planet. That is fantastical. So let's have a little look around. Do we see anything else that is going on that's a problem? I'm going to say no. We may have lost a few stations and things, but they don't appear to have done much damage, if any, at all. So let's go ahead and take our first fleet. We have taken a little bit of damage, but we're generally okay. So let's go and pop over here to their homeworld and see what we can find. Running into little fleets, but nothing that's really too much of a problem. And once we get to their capital, we'll see what's going on. But we've got this one occupied, so that's fine.
Hostile fleet detected.
We will just keep the other half of the fleet around just to make sure we're safe. What are they doing over here? Relatively small fleets. They're moving transports around. Nothing that seems like a problem.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yeah, they've got nothing. So we are here in their capital. Right, okay. What do you have over here? Not as much as it would look like.
Situation log
There we go. Oh, we're
updated.
just wrecking stuff. They've just literally warped everything out. I think they've literally just given up. 46% war score already.
Ships upgraded.
We'll be getting ready to go and occupy their homeworld soon, as they move in with their science ship.
Situation log updated.
Let's just take your science ship out first, right? And then we'll start
Situation log
bombarding your
updated.
homeworld. Definitely some other stuff going on around and about in the sector. Again, I'm not too sure why some of these turn red. It doesn't work the way that it should do. You've got nothing over here to protect you at all. There is a fleet up there. 300 water. Not too sure why it said that these guys were equivalent. Because they seem, yeah, they're way inferior now. Their fleet power is pathetic and their naval capacity is inferior. These guys are going to get rolled over. So all of my worrying was for nothing, really. So we're bombarding their homeworld. We do have an occupation force here. We can find our armies. We are sort of fully
Research
recharged.
complete.
So let's go and get everybody to
Situation
embark.
log updated.
And we want to take our transport fleet down to their homeworld. Things are going well. Research is complete. We can now have another planet to call our own. So more biolabs, colonize ocean worlds, galactic stock exchange. Unlocks a building that gives us plus 10% energy credits. Yes. That would be very, very useful. What are we getting at the moment? Well, we don't have a monthly gain. But we are producing 238. So that would give us an extra 23.8, which would sort out our deficit. So we definitely want to do that. That's just a enemy transport fleet. I think we leave our primary fleet there. In fact, where is their transport fleet? And can we take their transport fleet out? Can we get them before... Because I think they're just going to come and try and land to potentially retake their planet. Which would make sense. So if we can go and destroy their army... That'd be useful. And I think we can do that. And these guys, I don't think they can really fight back. I'm not sure if they can at all. No, they've actually jumped out. We'll keep these guys here, though, because I've got a feeling that we may need them. These guys are doing the bombard. What is this planet's surface looking like? It's going down quickly, so that's fine. Our transports should be getting over here.
Hostile fleet detected.
So there's still lots of hostile fleets around. That's fine. They're really not getting anything done. They actually have a 1200 fleet up there.
Hostile fleet detected.
But again, it's not really doing anything.
Hostile fleet detected.
If it looks like they're actually going to attack, I might send some units up there to try and do something. But at the moment, we're well ahead in war score. We're taking pretty much everything that we need. We do want to... Where is our transport fleet? They are arriving.
Research complete.
There are no fortifications here. You guys, I would like you to land. Research. Armoured torpedoes are sorted. Oh, plus 5% armour. Yes, please. That'd be nice. Don't seem to be losing quite so much either. Let's keep our eye on the planet. We are in orbit. We're in the atmosphere. We've now landed. Once again, they don't have a defending general. It would be nice if our allies were here with their attack droids, because they were really... Here they come. they were just behind us. But they're arriving. There they come. They've got 4 units of droids and some attack dragoons. Not that we really need them. I think we're dealing with it just nicely as it is.
Enemy planet secure.
There we go. That's another planet occupied. Fantastic. We still don't have quite enough war score. We've got one more planet that we need to take. So what have you got up here? You've still got a transport. You're still trying to move in with a fleet up there, aren't you? You are really trying to get in over here. Now, can I chase you down before you have a chance to warp out, is the question. I don't have any sort of way to stop them. And they can just emergency warp out at any time, although I think it has a cooldown. Yep, they've done it again. So we'll stay out of there.
Hostile fleet detected.
Few hostile fleets around. What have you got going on over here? Again, you've got another fleet. Where's my main fleet? There's my main fleet. Probably won't have chance to catch you. But we will try. I love how the icon for the planet moves as well. Yeah, you've jumped out. So we need to go down here and take this planet, which is the last one that we want. We've almost got enough war score. And yeah, they're moving hostile fleets around, but they're not really getting anything done. So I'm not particularly concerned by it. What have you got there? I think, yeah, it's just transport fleets.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Now then, what have you got down here? Once again, not really a lot. So you're going to get wrecked. Now, how much war score was it that I needed to take everything that I wanted? We want this, this, and this. 73%. I mean, we don't have to get all 3. We could just take the 2. A new species. Many of the Chinoor inhabitants on Jerxal have turned into genetic modification, or turned to genetic modification to help them cope with the planet's hostile environment. The changes they have made to themselves are being passed along to their offspring, and their physical appearance is changing at an alarming rate. They have started referring to themselves as Chinar Mutalis. Okay, interesting. Where did that say that was happening? A lot of buildings here that we could be upgrading and probably should be. Even though we don't really have the money, but we'll do it anyway. Let's just have a quick look at this. We want to have a look at planets. Looks like it must be on one of our species. Where are we? Chinor mutalis. They're weak, but they've got longer leader lifespan, and they prefer deserts. It's a species in our empire. It doesn't tell us exactly where they are. And we can start to modify our genome, you see. This is the good. This is what you get this these gene points. You can actually modify your species to live on other worlds. We'll have a look at that at a later time in another video, because I would like to try and get a lot of this war wrapped up if possible first.
Log updated.
This is going to be probably a slightly longer video, but we are about to move in. Let's go in here and start bombarding their planet. Let's go and make sure our army is fully recouped, and they are. So let's go and embark them. And we'll bring our army over here. They do have some ships there, but I think that is just a... oh, that's actually a colony ship. So we're not bothered about the colony ship. That's not going to prove any problem to us. We have victory. They have surrendered. We get what we want from them. So look how much of them we have just kibbled. Those guys are basically dead. That has put us over our planet limit. We did say that we were going to give some of these planets to our sector, which will probably be Rixaru and Xeris. So this sector is the Urgim sector, which is one of our bigger sectors, to be honest. Urgim sector, we want to give you... oops. Just accidentally clicked on that and cost me 25 points that I could have done with keeping. Missing a resource, that's fine. Do I want to keep that for myself? I am slightly over the limit now. They're missing another resource, but that'll be alright, they can rebuild. I think that's enough. I have the right number of planets. We could probably get one of our science ships, probably the Githian, to come down and start working on some of the debris. And yeah, we can pretty much finish those guys off in another war. So the important thing now is to get our transport fleet back home, and to get all of our military fleets back home. Start making some money again. Would you actually look at it at the moment? We are making so much money here. Why are we producing so much more now? Was it a tech we just completed, or is it because we've just taken a lot of additional space that is giving us a lot of additional output? I really don't know. There's a couple of systems here that we can survey as well. So we'll survey these systems and try and get all of this debris done. But yeah, I'm rather happy with that. So we've just made ourselves an awful lot stronger. So yeah, that's probably the best output it could have been. Urgrim is missing a resource, which we were aware of. Obviously, there's a very good chance that these guys might try and rebel. So we do have to look out for that. Urgrim, you don't have to respect our resources. Well, you do, but you're allowed to redevelop. So you can build... yeah, that's fine. They'll get themselves out of that mess. We'll have to keep our eye out for the rebellion, but that's something to worry about in another video. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Stellaris. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.